This is a crazy week, ending with GoFest on Saturday and Sunday, which is the biggest event of the year. It's all about Ultra Beasts this week. Let's start with Monday. Your weekly walking rewards are dished out at 9 a.m. The Aquatic Paradise event from the previous week will be ongoing into this week until Tuesday at 8 p.m. You can find my video on that event in the description for more details. An overlapping new event starts at 10 a.m. on Monday called Inbound from Ultraspace. There will be a free timed research available, which will reward you with the featured Ultra Beasts. You'll need to complete 10 raids to finish this research, so if you don't have any other option, at least use your daily free passes on 1-star raids, which you should be able to do alone if you didn't start playing yesterday. This event isn't 10 days long though, so you'll need to use either premium or remote passes to get it all done, or buy the $5 US paid time ticket research, which gets you an additional orange raid pass per day. These don't stack though, so you need to use them each day or they're gone. Speaking of remote raid passes, the limit will be increased from 5 per day to 20 per day all week. Okay, in 5-star raids, Ho-Oh will be leaving at 10 a.m. to be replaced by Guzzlord for 24 hours only. The shiny is available, and it's good for PvP in the Great and Ultra Leagues. Guzzlord is a decent dark type attacker for raids, but not worth sinking a lot of Stardust into. If you're watching this before the raids change on Monday, try and grab Mega Tyranitar, which is a much better dark type. There will be a raid hour from 6 till 7 p.m. every day this week featuring that day's Ultra Beast, and Guzzlord is first up. Most gyms will spawn an instant raid around 6 p.m. and again around 6:30. These need to be triggered by nearby players, so if you don't see them on Campfire, just go to the gym and it will likely pop up. In 4-star raids, Mega Tyranitar will be leaving at 10 a.m. and Mega Swampert will then be available until July 23rd. On Tuesday, Nihilego takes over from Guzzlord at 10 a.m. and has a raid hour from 6 to 7 p.m. There's also a spotlight hour featuring Spheal from 6 to 7 p.m., but I personally will be focused on catching a bunch of Nihilego, since the spotlight hour bonus is 2 times catch candy, and Nihilego is the top poison type attacker, excluding Megas and Shadows. So, get that candy, and it can be shiny. Tuesday at 8 p.m. we'll see the conclusion of a showcase likely featuring Pokemon from the Aquatic Paradise event, as well as the conclusion of that event. Showcase rewards are quite good, even if you don't win, so try and enter them. I believe we will be returning to regular seasonal spawns at that point until Saturday when GoFest begins. Wednesday at 10 a.m., 5-star raids will flip again. Celesteela will be available in the Southern Hemisphere, and Kartana will be available in the Northern Hemisphere. Both can be shiny, and again a raid hour will take place from 6 till 7 p.m. Kartana is very good. Of all the Ultra Beasts, it's the one I've used the most in raids and against Team Rocket. Just keep it away from Open Flame because this thing is double weak to fire, which is good for you if you have a fire team to take it down. What's not good is the entire Southern Hemisphere because Celesteela is only good at winning showcases. On Thursday, we have more Hemisphere nonsense, now with time zones. The Western Hemisphere gets Blacephalon and the Eastern gets Stakataka. Blacephalon is good as both a ghost and fire type. Stakataka is good for your Pokedex. Again, a raid hour at 6 p.m., but these two cannot be shiny. Side note, if you don't want to use remote raid passes to get these things, you will be able to get the regional exclusives from the timed research for free if you can do all those raids, and they'll be available globally to raid on Saturday. Friday, it splits 3 ways. A remote raider's nightmare. At 10 a.m., Buzzwole will be in the Americas and Greenland, Pheromosa will be in Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and India, and Xurkitree will be in Asia Pacific. Raid hour again at 6 p.m. Again, all will be available in the research on Saturday, and all can be shiny. Xurkitree is the best here, but you'll need to time it right with a remote raid if you're not in the Asia Pacific region. I was able to get 2 last time they did this, and it wasn't much fun. Okay, Saturday, GoFest, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There will be rotating wild spawns, which will change every hour. There are 4 batches of wild spawns, so from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., you'll see each batch for 1 hour, and then it will repeat from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. So if you miss the spawns from, say, 10 till 11 a.m., you'll have a chance to get them again from 2 till 3 p.m. They call these batches habitats. Rotating habitats. In raids on Saturday, it's going to be a mess. 10 Ultra Beasts at once in 5-star raids. Most people will probably just go for Necrozma, which will be available for the first time globally, and can be shiny, and comes with a new feature called Fusion. Fusion is beyond the scope of this video. Try and get a crew of 4 to 8 players together, depending on your Pokemon levels, to coordinate hopping from raid to raid if you're trying to maximize the day. If you want to keep it spontaneous, just go hang out in areas with a lot of gyms and keep an eye out for raid lobbies you can jump into. I don't know what raids will be available past 6 p.m. on Saturday, but they usually go until 8 or 9, so we'll just have to see. Shadow Entei is also in weekend raids this month and can only be done in person. Maybe that's all you'll see past 6 p.m. It's worth grabbing, but you'll need to wait for a rocket event to get rid of frustration. Just don't purify it. On Sunday, more GoFest. Again, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Instead of rotating habitats, all the wild spawns from Saturday will be appearing throughout the whole 8 hours. And for the raids, the main event will arrive. Duskmane and Dawnwing's Necrozma. When you beat these raids, you can catch a regular Necrozma, and you'll get some fusion energy. Again, I'm not going to talk about fusion here, but Necrozma will be worth raiding a bunch because the fused forms will be quite powerful. Another showcase will end on Sunday at 8 p.m. Maybe it'll be Necrozma, maybe it'll be Squirtle, I don't know. And that is it. If you're planning to do a bunch of raiding this week, you may want to look into buying the tickets available for both the Inbound from Ultraspace event and the GoFest Global ticket itself. If you're able to use all the raid passes you're given each day, the value is pretty good and you get a bunch of other bonuses. Okay, that's it. Have fun, go watch another video. Bye bye.